We continue on the top of page 141.
We ought to pray for what we've never known, and humanity has never known. A word of peace, a mixed blessing, no. Better to pray for pity, for indignation, disconnect, the will to see and touch, the power to do good and make new.
Having come to this point in our worship service, we now have the opportunity to pause, to reflect, to consider the words we've shared, melodies, to take an opportunity just to be with our thoughts, to do something that life seldom gives us the opportunity to do, which is to just daydream, just to be. And so we'll take these few moments as an opportunity to share in silent meditation, or such other prayer as the heart may prompt. I invite us to take a deep breath. As we pause in our worship. In a moment, we will prepare for the reading of the Torah. The idea of Shabbat including rest, refreshment, yes, absolutely, of worship, of music, of prayer, of reflection, but also of study. As you've heard, some of our students have alluded to the Torah portion. This week's Torah portion, known by the name of Korach, has for us a wonderful, well, maybe not so wonderful, but an interesting encounter between Moses and Korach and a rebellion that is ensuing. This is not the first time, however, that Moses has faced a rebellion. Why, just in the previous Torah portion, Moses was confronted by a rebellion by those who questioned his judgment regarding whether or not conquering the land of Canaan was a worthwhile endeavor. That uprising appeared to end only after the land of Canaanites, the Canaanites living in the land actually were victorious in the battle. In this portion, Moses is again confronted with the rebellion, this time questioning Moses and Aaron's legitimacy to lead the children of Israel. For those of us who are familiar with the movie Ten Commandments, this was the part played by Edward G. Robinson. He plays Korah in the movie. We will, however, have a chance to hear more about that, but first we pause for another reflection.
This journey started about a year ago when the rabbi announced he was forming a new adult Bnai Mitzvah class. Now, why would someone my age want to torture herself to study to become a bat mitzvah? I decided to join since I never attended any Hebrew or religious school in my youth. I enjoy attending Friday night services and Saturday morning Torah study twice a month. I've learned so much about Judaism by attending the Understanding Judaism classes, and I thought it was important to learn to read Hebrew. This was not an easy feat. The older you get, the harder it is to learn a new language. Your brain is filled with so many other things that it's hard to focus. But as the rabbi kept telling us, practice, 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 every day for 15 minutes. It took me longer than others, but I finally got it. In my Torah portion, Moses instructs Korah to bring the whole community to the tent of meeting with fire pans and incense to appear before God, to find out who has the authority to lead the people. Fire pans are repeated 4 times in my 4 verses. It is said that if something is repeated in the Torah, then it must have another meaning. So what do fire pans represent? In Korach's rebellion against Moses, he's rebelling against authority. He questions why Moses appears to be more important than everyone else. Isn't everyone supposed to be equal? Aren't we all holy? Certainly in a democracy, everyone is equal. Just because we're equal does not mean we're all the same. Each person has different abilities and strengths. That's what makes us different. Among this adult Bnai Mitzvah class, we all learned our portions differently. Some were able to pick it up much faster than others, but in the end, we all managed to learn our parts. Among everyone here in the sanctuary, we have different degrees of intelligence and strengths, different personalities and states of health. We are all unique in our own way. That's what makes Judaism so special. We encourage diversity, yet we are all part of a people who play an important role in our society. We are a free people, but there are laws that need to be obeyed. In the U.S., you have the freedom to go anywhere you want, but you're restricted from entering someone's private property. The fire pans represent the individual person. Each person has intrinsic worth. In a democratic society, the people are expected to select a leader in free elections. Hopefully, the leader's inherent sense of morality will prevent them from exercising their power in an exploitive or destructive manner. If there is no selection process, it becomes a dictatorship. For society to function, the actions of individuals must be limited, and leaders must be given special powers and responsibilities within the context of the law. The Torah teaches us to control our self-interest for the betterment of society and as a whole, and treat all humankind with compassion. I'd like to thank my family and friends for coming today. Without your support, I don't think I could have made it this far. Thank you to Dr. Irwin for your accompanying music and to Cantor Kotler for your melodious voice. I especially want to thank Rabbi Mark for believing in me and allowing me to trust in myself. I know I wasn't your A student, but I think I got a passing grade. Thanks to my fellow classmates for motivating me to keep trying. I appreciate all your encouraging words. Mazel tov to each of you for a job well done.
Our service continues on page 245 in our prayer books. As we prepare for the reading of our Torah, our tradition has always seen that this